We are investigating the State House in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
This is my childhood home. You know, it just gave you that creepy vibe, like your hair on your arms will stand up, like somebody was behind you, or something was coming up on you.
What messages do you have for us?
I've waited for years. All right, spirits of the State House, my name is Connor. I'm here tonight to try to talk to you. What the hell was that? Hello? Is there a little kid here? A little boy?
The little boy that was being captured was mimicking me as a child.
Do you just want people to not come back here?
Yes.
So other experiences, my sister, she has seen full-body apparitions here. She's had her arm grabbed in the stairwell.
I literally have no idea what that was. That was so strange, and this is the only camera rolling in the house. Right there. Oh my God. Hold on, that literally sounds like somebody's in the house.
I'm Connor Biddle. As a young boy, my family moved into a seemingly ordinary house. It held secrets beyond imagination. It was there that I first encountered the supernatural, an experience that would stay with me for a lifetime. From that moment on, my fascination with the paranormal was born. Over the years, I've dedicated myself to capturing the unexplained on camera.
It's lighting up. Yeah. Awesome.
Join me as I spend the night in places where the lines between our world and the unknown blur, aiming to document every chilling encounter.
Do you want me to come back there?
Yes.
Oh my God.
If you're ready, it's time to spend the night with me inside some of the most haunted locations across the country. Welcome to my Paranormal Encounters.
We're at the State House here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So throughout our years here, odd things would happen. There's specific spots in the house that, you know, nobody particularly cared to want to go to. Overall, for 35 years, this was a very loving home. So the last couple of years, in May of 23, my stepdad passed away from fighting cancer. And my mom decided to stay here for a while. She stayed here till September of 24, and we decided to move her out. We were gonna sell the place, let another family come in and enjoy this beautiful location. But curiosity kills a cat. So we decided, myself, my sister, Bree, and my daughter, which 3 mediums, it was like, let's go investigate the house and see, you know, let's find out what's really been here all these years. So we come here to investigate, and we had an incredible night. We left here scratching our heads. We left here thinking, there's a lot more here than we thought there was. We invited some friends around the country to come here to investigate, to see what they thought. We wanted their opinion, and they came back with some phenomenal evidence. So that, you know, led to us, the beginning of January in 2025, to open the State House, become a research center. We want to open it up and give back to the paranormal community. When I was a child growing up, you know, there were a few spots in the house, you know, the basement definitely. Nobody liked the basement, especially the back right corner. You never went back there. That was like no man's land. Somebody was always down there, something watching you, something would run up on you. It's like when you come up the stairs, you would run up the stairs because the stairs for the basement are open. Another spot in the house is the upstairs bathroom. When Mom she bought the house in '87, we bought it from the family. The old lady that lived here before passed away. So we just kind of assumed maybe it was her, that she was still here. But, you know, it was just one of those things at night, like, you know, if you were coming from the first floor to the second floor, you know, it just gave you that creepy vibe, like your hair on your arms would stand up, like somebody was behind you, something was coming up on you. My earliest memory was in probably late '87, early '88. We were in the living room. We were all in there watching a movie, having a popcorn night, doing the family thing. And all of a sudden you hear a loud bang in the kitchen. So we go in the kitchen, and Mom had this rack next to the refrigerator. And there was a bunch of pots and pans that have flown out of the rack onto the kitchen floor. So that was my earliest memory of, you know, paranormal activity per se happening here at the State House. So other experiences, my sister, she has seen full-body apparitions here. while she lived here. She's had her arm grabbed in the stairwell. When she wrapped her arm around to like turn the lights off, something grabbed her arm. My nieces and nephews have seen things, shadow figures, full body apparitions upstairs while living here. I mean, so far here at the State House, we've encountered a couple females, older females, especially upstairs. We've encountered a little boy. We've encountered a little girl. My stepdad does make his presence known here and there. This is what's interesting. So initially when we started investigating, the little boy that was being captured was mimicking me as a child. So we were kind of befuddled thinking, how is this possible? A spirit of me as a child in the house, but I'm still alive. But after investigating and doing some stuff, we've kind of narrowed it down to there's just a little boy that likes to play some games, and he presented himself as me. If you'd like to book the State House, you can go to our Facebook page, the State House LLC. You can message us through there. We hope you come here to Fort Wayne and enjoy this beautiful home called the State House.
Welcome back to this YouTube channel, guys. My name is Connor, and on this episode of Paranormal Encounters, we are investigating the State House here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where Nick Harbani and his family had grew up here in the late 1980s, all the way up to the late 2024, when his mom finally moved out of this house. Him and his siblings growing up in this house have had a lot of paranormal experiences, and I'm super excited to see what kind of stuff we can hopefully capture here tonight. We are also going to be using a brand new piece of paranormal tools here tonight, and I'm super excited for you guys to see that. Before we get into this episode though, if you haven't already, please hit that like button down below and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you never miss when Paranormal Encounters drops a brand new episode. All right, so I figured the best way for us to start off this investigation is kind of do a walkthrough and kind of get a feel of where we want to start our investigation off at. So let's get walking. We can start on the second floor up here. It's really, really dark and it's almost really creepy. So Nick talked about how him and his siblings basically would run up here because they were too scared to look behind them. They'd feel like somebody's watching them or following them from behind. You can kind of get that vibe on these stairs. All right. Now I've already pre-set up some equipment around this house so that we can move through the house quite quickly without having to set up equipment too much. In this room, I've already got a REM pod in here. This is where Nick's mother, her bedroom was, I believe, is what he told me. So we've already got a REM pod right here. We just don't have anything on this yet. One thing was really strange, you probably can't see this in night vision, but there's actually fingerprints right around here somewhere, like somebody was grabbing inside of the door, or the closet from the inside out. And it was really creepy, and Nick said that he's never noticed that before. And I thought that was strange, because they do say that they think that there's kids here, kid ghosts. And Nick did mention there's a boy spirit here that mimicked his voice, and he thought it was really strange. And here's another room as well too. Yeah, definitely got a weird vibe. Definitely have a weird vibe in this house. I don't know what it is. Anyways, we've got a REM pod already right there, and we've got an epoch device. So when we come back up here, we can use those devices in this room. This room was Nick's bedroom when he was in his teens, I believe he said, and at one point was his sister's bedroom as well. So let's go down the hallway here. This was the kitchen. This used to be a duplex house as well too. So this was a kitchen at one point and then became his mother's craft room. Then here is the bathroom that Nick said he's never liked. For whatever reason, he said he's never liked it. I don't think he really told me. I don't remember. Anyways, that's the upstairs. Let's go downstairs. Tell you what though, going down these stairs, I definitely feel like I want to run quicker. I don't know what it is. Anyways, that's the upstairs. Let's go downstairs. Anyways, that's the upstairs. Let's go downstairs. Anyways, then you got yourself the living room I was just in just a minute ago. This was his stepfather's bedroom. He passed away in here in late 2023, I think he said. And you have Nick's bedroom that he was in when he was younger. We've already got the tracer wire set up here so we can do something here. And the reason why is because they say, Nick told me that psychic mediums believe that there is a portal for some reason in that closet. In the room that we were just at where he had his bedroom at when he was in his later teens, and his sister is directly right above this room. So they think that basically those two rooms act as portals. So we'll see about that. It's a hell of a time seeing what I'm doing when I'm walking. And you just got the bathroom right here. Then you got the kitchen. Now, I was thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the body camera on so that you guys can see everything that I'm seeing when I'm walking around. And we will start our investigation off here downstairs in this living room. And we'll use a brand new piece of paranormal tools that just came out for everyone to use. So let me just get this set up here and we'll go in the living room. All right, so we are now in the living room. Some of you guys already know this and some of you guys don't. Filming for the Paranormal Encounters series here on YouTube, I've always had trouble being able to do the Estes method, which if you don't know what that is basically where you wear noise canceling headphones, you listen to a spirit box, you don't hear anything around you, and you just speak out loud the things that you hear through the radio. Somebody is asking questions and they ask questions to try to communicate with spirits. So basically that's not able to be done here on this YouTube channel. However, that was the case. As of now, I have developed an app called Ghost Chatter, which if you want to get Ghost Chatter for yourself, is free to download. That is in the video description link down below. Ghost Chatter is your paranormal companion where it will allow solo paranormal investigators or group investigators to do the Estes session without another person. And how that works is Ghost Chatter will ask questions for you while you are underneath the headset. And the voices are very realistic, so it makes you feel like there's actually somebody else in the room with you. As of March 12th, 2025, it's only available for iOS and soon to come for Android. Ghost Chatter does not listen to your responses and get responses from spirits. It's asking the spirits questions. So it's a different type of an app. It's a tool to help you use to enhance your paranormal investigations. So we are going to use Ghost Chatter for the very first time on Paranormal Encounters right now for you guys to hear this. Now, the one thing I found out too when I first got here is I would record my session for my Estes session, but I found out I forgot my other cord that allows me to record to a voice recorder. So I'm very sorry about that. And I also don't have a blindfold with me. So we're going to try to do it a little bit different. We are going to be in the complete darkness, but I'm going to be listening to these headphones. They're noise canceling headphones, so I will not hear the questions asked by Ghost Chatter. So I'm going to move this camera so you guys can see Ghost Chatter, and we're going to get started.
Can you show me a sign of your presence?
Charles? All of you?
What do you want?
One moment. Go. A medium.
What is your name?
Holy. My friend. Are you married?
What messages do you have for us?
I've waited for years. $17.
Can you tell me the color of one of the things I'm wearing?
The voice or your voice? I heard.
What are your thoughts on the afterlife?
I did not like. Up and down?
What things do you miss the most?
We gotta let. Your help. Up in heaven?
What do you remember about your life?
Hello? It's like a little kid's voice. Answer.
Can you show me a sign of your presence?
A laughing. There was laughter I just heard.
Can you touch one of the devices we've set up?
I thought about it. You're a believer? All right, we're gonna stop. Okay, that was really weird timing. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this Estes session now. So I have no idea what's been asked at this minute here, what questions have even come through on Ghost Chatter. Hopefully something relevant was just asked and I answered it. But that is ghost chatter. Let me just stop it real quick here. All right, so let's go upstairs to a bedroom where Nick and his sister grew up in. Nick in his later teen years lived in that room, and that is where we currently have an epoch device and a REM pod. And the room downstairs, right behind the static camera over here, back to that end of the hallway is where Nick, his bedroom was at when he was a younger kid, and right above that is where that room is at. And they believe since that's a portal in that room, it kind of goes upstairs to that room as well too. So we'll see about that. So let's go upstairs. Okay. All right, now we're recording. Okay. All right, so we just made it upstairs. This is the room that Nick would grow up in his later teen years, where him and his sister both had this room at one point, and both have experienced some stuff up in here. So I brought up here the epoch device with us and the REM pod. We're gonna see if we can get any kind of communication up here. Set this camera down right over here. All right, we are gonna turn on REM pod and the epoch device. All right, here we go. All right, spirits of the State House. My name is Connor, and I'm sure you saw me earlier when I first came here. Nick, I know you probably know Nick. Him and his family have all have experienced stuff here in this house. And I've come here tonight to hopefully experience something as well. So I've brought up some pieces of equipment in a room where he used to have as his bedroom and his sister. Right in front of me is this blue device that we call an epoch device. It's a yes or no device. If there's anybody here, you can light that up green for me for yes, red for no, and that's how you can answer questions. I also have this device right here that we call a REM pod. It has a red light and an antenna. If you walk near it, it'll light up and show me where you are. If you could do that for me, I would really appreciate that. And like I said, I'm just here tonight just to communicate with you. Is there anybody here in this house right now who'd like to talk to me? I just used the device downstairs, and I'm hoping that you use that to communicate with me and answer questions when I was listening to the headphones. What the hell was that? Hello? I definitely heard that all right. When I was listening to the headphones, what the hell was that? Hello? I definitely heard that all right. I'm standing completely still too. Can you tell me yes or no on this device? Green for yes if I just heard you. Definitely was in the hallway. What I want to say is maybe behind the static camera out there. In his mother's bedroom. Is that right? Are you out there in the hallway? I don't know what it is, but this house feels really creepy. I don't know why. There's just something, there's an odd feeling about this house. Is there somebody in this house right now? Let me grab this epoch device. Is there somebody in this bedroom? past the static cam. Is there somebody in? There is. Well, hello. Thank you for answering that. I appreciate you saying yes. Are you the one I just heard a second ago make a noise? Thank you. I'm only here tonight just to get to know your story about who you are. I do hear that this closet is where a lot of people do the Estes session at, where they can hear your voice through a radio. I'll turn this REM pod on. There we go. Is there a little kid here? A little boy? I heard that little boy likes to mimic Nick's voice on a voice recorder. Maybe you can come out and talk tonight. We've got a red light little thing in that closet. If you want to touch it, it'll show me you're in there. Are you still in here? Are you up here on the second floor right now? You can come out and talk to me. You can make that REM pod in the other room I just left go off if you are in that room. Or you can make the one in here go off. I have some other tools I'm going to bring out that you can use to communicate. Just going to flip this camera around so that you guys can see in this room with me. I walked in here. I'm just trying to make sure, see if somebody's in here. Somebody said yes. Should I go to a different room? What the hell is that? That was literally like footsteps or knocking, but it was not in this room. It definitely sounded like it was on the other side of the wall, which I think is the stairs. Should I go to a different room? What the hell is that? That was literally like footsteps or knocking. Are you downstairs? Okay. Let's grab the epoch and the REM pod. I don't feel like whoever said yes in this room is in this room anymore. We're back in the bedroom where we first walked into when we came upstairs. Just flip this static camera around again, facing that room. There we go. Oh, I heard a noise out in this hallway. And that last noise sounded like those footsteps were slipping downstairs or going down the stairs. It's really freaking weird. Don't know if the camera audio caught the last one, but that one was very prominent. But hearing that one first noise when we first was in this room, that was really loud. There we go. Okay, so we're back in here again. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna set this. Oh, did I just see you? Had to have been me. Down. Nope. 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 That was not me. That was not me. Hopefully the body camera caught that. Did I just see you just now? I'm going to turn this back on. Did I just see you? Just a second ago come in this room or interact with the REM pod? Are you in this room with me right now? Because I was told that This room acts like a portal because it comes from downstairs, the room below me. Is that true? Is there something or somebody in this room with me right now? Are you downstairs on the first floor? What? Did I just hear you just now? Literally somebody just hit a wall. What? Hello? Okay, let me go grab this epoch device. Somebody out here? I'm kind of creeped out right now. I'm really kind of creeped out. I don't know what the hell that was. Somebody downstairs? I heard a knock or a bang or something. If you're downstairs, all you have to do is light this up green and tell me. I'm just here tonight to communicate. Do you want to talk? What about this room we heard the noise at? We think we heard the noise at originally. And we did hear a noise in here in this closet area. Little footstep there. You out in the hallway? Okay. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go down the stairs. I don't know. I do got a really weird, unsettling vibe here on the second floor, but for whatever reason, I have this strange feeling that somebody is downstairs. So we're going to go downstairs. All right, we just made it downstairs. I have a weird feeling that somebody's down here somewhere. So we are going to take the epoch again. Just kind of do like a base reading of this house and try to see if we can get anyone to answer us. Before we do though, we've also got the laser wire in this bedroom. And this laser wire is in the room where Nick feel like this is one of the areas where he's had his first paranormal experience at, because this was his bedroom when he was a little kid growing up in this house in the late 80s and 90s. So if you've never seen the laser wire, what it is basically a LiDAR camera. The LiDAR camera shoots down this rope. And what it does is if somebody walks on it, it'll show you their pathway of where they're walking, which is really cool because we've had it work very well at some locations. In fact, when we were filming at the Randolph County Infirmary, we literally saw somebody walk towards us on the rope. So it'd be very interesting if we can get that to happen here tonight, especially from that bedroom down there. We're going to set up the epoch device down here again. Just kind of see if there's anyone that can come down to the end of this rope down here. All right. Temperature change means it's getting warmer here. Okay. All right, spirits of the State House, my name is Connor. And I'm not sure exactly who's here or if there's anybody here, but I'm here tonight to try to talk to you. to try to get to know you and understand why you're here in this house if you're here still. Is there anybody here that would like to talk to me? I have a device right there with a blue light that has a green and a red light. Green means yes and red means no. We can have a conversation. I even have another device right next to that where you see a blue light going up and down. That's where I can see you walk from that hallway towards me or vice versa. Is there anybody here in this house right now? Nick said that there's a little kid here that has mimicked his voice on voice recordings. Is that true? What about that room back there where Nick, temperature changed, is getting warmer in the house? What about that room back there? That was Nick's bedroom when he was a kid growing up. They think that there's a portal in there that goes upstairs. Is that true? A portal for spirits to come in and out? Green means yes and red means no. Let me know. Is there a portal in that room? Is there somebody in this house that just doesn't want to really come out, that is here though? Just tell me that. I can't see you, so the only way I can communicate is by these tools I brought. Is there any spirits in this house? Yes or no? Yes. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that answer. Do you like talking to me? What the hell was that? Did I just hear you? There's literally gotta be, hold on, that literally sounds like somebody's in the house. Hello? That literally just sounds like somebody's in this house. Hold on. Shoot, I got chills in my body right now. That literally sounds like somebody. Did I just hear you? Oh my God, so bad chills. I literally sound like somebody was shaking something. Did I just hear you out there? Yes or no? That was so creepy. I've been hearing nothing but noises here like that. I don't know what these noises are that I'm hearing though. I feel like we're going to go get a voice recorder real quick here. I'm a little freaked out right now, I'll be honest with you guys. Okay. Digital voice recorder. This is the State House. We're doing our first recording here. And we're going to set the voice recorder right here on the ground and back up so we don't contaminate the voice recorder. We have a voice recorder right there, that little orange light in the hallway in front of me. Nick told me that there's lots of voice phenomenon here, where a little kid will mimic his voice on voice recordings. You guys like to make speak different languages in the voice recording. Now's your chance for me to hear your voice. Can you say something in that voice recorder? Can you tell me who you are? Do you like that people come here to try to communicate with you? No. Okay, I appreciate you answering that in the epoch device. Well, do you just want people to not come back here because this is your place? That's very ominous. Let me ask you this though, do you like me talking to you? Or we're going to stop the voice recorder. I'll tell you guys what, this place is pretty creepy and there isn't much happening right now. It's just kind of creepy.
Digital voice recorder, this is the State House. We're doing our first recording here.
See if we can hear something.
We have a voice recorder right there in a little orange light in the hallway in front of me. Nick told me that there's lots of voice phenomenon here, where a little kid will mimic his voice on voice recordings. You guys like to speak different languages in the voice recording. Do you like that people come here to try to communicate with you? No? Okay, I appreciate you answering that in the epoch device. Well, do you just want people to not come back here? Because this is your place?
Yes.
That's
Oh my gosh. They don't want anyone to come back here. I'm literally playing that question here on the voice recorder, and they literally just said they don't want anyone coming back here. Thank you for answering that.
Let me ask you this though, do you like me talking to you?
No. Guys, as I'm playing the voice recorder, the epoch is answering questions, and literally the question was, do you like me talking to you? And the epoch said no. I am so sorry if you don't like me. I'm just trying to hear your voice on here. That is so weird.
Stop the voice recorder.
Now, I'm not sure at this time if there was any kind of voice or anything captured on the voice recorder. We'll have to go back over that when it comes to editing, but that was so strange. Those questions coming through in the voice recorder of what I already asked, and then the epoch device literally answering it in the moment right here. Why don't you like talking to me? I don't understand. I'm just here tonight just to try to get to know you. I don't know who you are. I appreciate the conversation that you are sort of giving me now that you're answering some questions. I'm not here tonight to cause any trouble. I'm only here just to understand this, why you're here, and help Nick out. Do you like Nick? Can you at least tell me yes or no on that? Okay. All right, we're gonna grab the epoch device. We're gonna stop the tripwire. Oh, that was really, really weird to literally just be told no. Now there is a spot I haven't gone to yet that I know a lot of people will probably want me to go to. So that is literally the basement. All right, so we have made it to the basement. So we have set up some, wow, REM pod over here, I think. I don't know if the body camera caught it. Just gonna say we have set up a REM pod on the stairs, the REM pod over there in the corner, and the fan tune device, which the only time we've ever had this work was at the Winchester Mansion in Elkhart, Indiana, where that thing went off in the basement. And we are now in another basement again, and that fan tune is sitting in a corner where they consider no man's land, where they just had a weird feeling about that corner. Guess the heat just turned on down here. All right, spirits, my name is Connor. I'm down in the basement down here because I was told that this is a little more of an uncomfortable area of the house where Nick and his family have come down here and kind of rushed out of this basement and feel like they're not welcome down here. They've also told me that there are some voices that they have captured down here of people speaking in different languages. I literally have no idea what that was. But I just heard a door. I don't know what that is. Maybe the heat. Anyways, I've got a voice recorder right here that I'm going to turn on, and I want to hear your voice. I'm going to set the voice recorder right here in the bucket. Voice recording, this is the basement of the State House. All right, my name is Connor. Can you tell me who you are? And this orange light down here? If you don't want to say anything in the voice recorder, I've got a device on the stairs that you can make go off. One over here in this corner with the blue light, and one right here with the red light over here. It'll show me where you're at in this room, this basement. All right, we're going to stop the voice recorder.
I reviewed the audio from the EVP session in the basement, but it seemed there was no voices captured. With that, I decided to end my time in the basement and try something new for the first time on this channel.
All right, so I've got 2 cameras in the State House right now. This camera downstairs here in the living room. Behind me is the Epoch device and a REM pod. This is where we're going to be doing Ghost Chatter. Ghost Chatter is an app that I have designed and released. Currently it's out right now for iOS, where it is your paranormal companion, so to speak. It does not give voices from spirits. It asks the spirits questions in hopes of helping you communicate when you're a solo paranormal investigator or with a group of friends. It allows you to do the Estes session when you're by yourself, or do what we're about to do right now, an isolation session where you leave cameras rolling in a place when there's nobody in the building. And that is what we're doing right now. So this room is where Ghost Chatter is going to be at. We have another camera upstairs on the 2nd floor, and that camera is in the bedroom where the mother had her bedroom at. And we have the tracer wire going out to the hallway where a REM pod is also at too. And we're hoping that some of the noises that we were hearing earlier when we first came here, the REM pod's going off upstairs. Hello? Thank you for doing that. I hear that. Oh my gosh. It's already working. Okay, so we are going to get out of this building now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let a voice recorder going in this house too while we're gone in the hopes of capturing voices. Oh my God, that's creepy. We're going to set the voice recorder right here in this chair. Voice recorder, this is isolation session. Now we're going to let the isolation go. This is ghost chatter. Isolation mode is starting, and what we're going to do is we're going to set the interval.
For this session, I was testing an updated version of Ghost Chatter, which included a new EVP mode. However, I didn't realize that the isolation session mode needed fixing. It kept repeating the same question over and over. That issue has since been resolved in the latest update.
Here we go. Set that guy right here. This right here. Ghost Chatter is going. We are getting out of this building and we are leaving. All right, be back in a little bit.
Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Is anyone here?
All right, so we just got back here from doing our isolation session for about 30 minutes. And I think that this is pretty much going to be the end of the episode because I'm not really sure what else I can do here at the house. We've done everything. The tracer wire just showed there was somebody on the rope and I just missed that at the very end in the middle. Okay. That was so strange. And this is the only camera rolling in this house. Right there. Oh my God. Thank you for doing that. There's somebody right there. Hold on. Hang on, guys. Can you do that again for me, please? I really hope you used this while I was gone. Is there somebody still over here? Oh my God, look. Thank you for doing that. Literally about to end the show, and there it goes again. What the hell is going on? There's someone literally standing there at the rope. Keeps going off in the middle. Can you walk? What the? Literally was supposed to be ending this episode and then the rope just keeps going off and there's literally a crack out there. And I don't see the... I was just gonna say I don't see it going off. It looks like it's just slowly moving its way to the end. Are you the one that made the REM pod go off? I'm still recording my lavalier, right? Yeah. Literally trying to leave. And the rope keeps going off behind me. And now it's not doing it. Never mind. I don't know if this... Hold on here. Let's reset the tracer wire. Let's turn it back on. See if it's doing it again. See it? Yeah, you can see it. I have no freaking idea if that's just a malfunction, but it doesn't seem like it's doing it anymore. That's a noise somewhere in the house too. Well, it's going to be interesting to literally go over this footage and see what was captured while I wasn't in this house. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my stuff and we're going to end this investigation here at the State House. Just want to give a huge shout out to Nick, and I really appreciate him letting me come here and investigate his family home and see what I could have happen here tonight. Now, as far as I know, it feels like it was a quiet night here tonight, but that's just normal when it comes to the paranormal. He did answer me a few questions on the Epoch device, telling me that they didn't want to talk. So, which is understandable, it's respectful, this is their area. But anyways, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you never miss when I drop a brand new episode of Paranormal Encounters. Also, if you want to download Ghost Chatter for that video link, that link is in the video description down below. It's currently at the moment, as of March 12th, 2025, available only for iOS, but it is coming for Android, and there's some really cool features I got coming out right now for it. So if you want to download that, again, that's in the video description down below, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Paranormal Encounters. Good night.